Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo September 3, 2022. The action of the moon is combined with the action of your ruler, the planet Jupiter, directly in your sign, and a very defined astral panorama is created in everything. Take advantage of this planetary cycle to relive past stages of honeymoons in which your intimate life was at the highest point of your sensuality. Your good disposition will be a factor in giving you promotions and rewards shortly. Focus well on what you do, and do not disperse your attention uselessly. Put all your resources to work and you will be amazed at what you are going to achieve in this birthday month that you have in front of you. Today, let your emotions play with your imagination, and feel free to openly discuss your thoughts with others. Do not get caught by a much more rational mind to be able to recognize another way of seeing the current situation. Put aside your analytical side to reveal a more intuitive and abstract perspective. Exercise that part of your brain that is usually not used. Does he really love you? Is he going to come back to you? Do not get carried away by negative ideas and you will see how good you feel. It is our thoughts that are shaping our state of health, do not forget it. You will gradually regain the balance that you may have lost and you will have an excellent birthday cycle. At first glance, you are in good physical health overall, especially since Jupiter's auspices are smiling at you. However, you often feel a little woozy without really knowing why. Good health is also about well-being, and there are probably many aspects of your life that you are not entirely comfortable with. Take the time to ask yourself what are the little things in your day-to-day life that hurt you and how to fix them. A little cleaning in all this will give you back the fishing. Today is a good day to get closer to someone special. If you are already in a relationship, you are going to want to plan a romantic dinner. Spend time truly sharing your feelings and dreams. You will feel great as you will build a stronger emotional bond. If you are single now, there may be an especially attractive acquaintance. Don't be afraid to invite her for a pleasant evening, but don't get carried away by emotion. Be polite and discreet, you'll see how it works. Today you will have no problem saying what you think. You are very impulsive in your speech, and today that trend will be multiplied. Although it is very noble to always tell the truth, sometimes you have to be careful who you are talking to. Make sure you don't tell a colleague that they are incompetent. And be very careful about telling your girlfriend that she is overweight. You will have to soften your words with kindness and understanding. Lots of love opportunities are emerging, and what didn't work once doesn't have to go wrong a second time. The important thing is to persist at all times until you reach the goal that is in that person's heart. Any type of work will be done more quickly today, as friends or family will help you. You have made this possible because your intellect joined with your emotions, strengthening your communication with others. The old saying, "You can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar," is true, and today you will find out. After you have finished your tasks, have a spontaneous party. For some time now, without realizing it, you have been giving silly smiles to someone in your workplace who returns them to you with stars in their eyes. If you're single, put your shyness aside and go talk to her. You will probably be surprised at the tenor this relationship could have. If you are in a relationship and this situation occurs, avoid creating doubts and tensions. You have the right to have your little secrets if it does not go beyond reasonable limits. It is important that you do not reject any offer, but that you are careful enough to select only those that suit you. In the current planetary cycle, you will be presented with development opportunities with concrete solutions and money on the way. Speak slowly and carefully, as today there is a tendency to misinterpret. In an activity that you are coordinating, such as a party or a meeting, be sure to voice your opinion differently. If you are training or instructing others, give oral and written instructions. Your ideas written in an organized way will help you make your presentation successful. You will cross paths with a Gemini and be confronted head-on with the duality of his personality. Charming in the morning, he can show a whole different face in the afternoon. Your whole character will hardly adapt to that of this double being. Nevertheless, You have everything to learn from this figure, a little paternalistic but also generous and endowed with a considerable network. It could be a valuable guide in your career. Try to discover the positive, beyond appearances, and be as accommodating as you can be. A tranquil ambience dominates life at home. You divide your days between your professional and household obligations. If you find all of this a little too monotonous, it will be up to you to offer a fun activity for the whole family. The difficulty will probably be to come up with an idea that will appeal to both children and adults. A problem that you can quickly solve by suggesting to make a list of everyone's ideas that you will come and draw for the next few times. Our eyes in the sky. With Mars and Jupiter coming close together, it can cause a lofty vibe and intensify your empathic abilities. Be sure to start your day with some grounding to help you remain present into the afternoon. A Mars-Jupiter connection can cause some frustration in relationships. You might feel stuck in your romantic situation. Be on the lookout for controlling behavior. Responsibilities could get in the way of self-care routines, and you might find that harmony is difficult to achieve today. Just be patient with yourself and others. The Sun forms a minor aspect to asteroid Chiron as we roll into the evening, making it difficult to separate yourself from others. This aspect can also cause issues around self-doubt and emotional insecurity, so be extra gentle with yourself and your loved ones. Luckily, Chiron lends some energy to the situation, which can help you snap out of your personal fears, but only if you choose to let go of negative thoughts or behavior patterns that are weighing you down. Try to cap off your day with a healing meditative activity so you don't take the day's frustrations to bed with you. In the pre-dawn hours, the moon sextiles the Virgo sun, stimulating pleasant vibes. However, the Scorpio moon is within aspect to the lunar south node, asking us to consider why we feel so content. How much of our present circumstances mirror our familiar past? We may be comfortable because we aren't being stretched to embrace different types of situations and relationships. If you begin a new venture, or create a new bond now, be mindful of your reasons for doing so. In the morning, Mars in Gemini sextiles Jupiter in Aries, offering courage and luck in the face of adversity. This influence earns us professional success and boosts our sex appeal. We can seduce others through our evocative opinions and ideas. Our strategic aims and enthusiastic attitude galvanize public support and attract backers for our enterprises. Others value our confidence and recognize our willingness to see the best in hard situations. Relationships that begin now will be ones where we can face conflict.